Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to talk about a very special book, which is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. And I have the volume 1 open here in front of me, which is this one, and I've got it quite some time back. It was a beautiful book, and I always wanted to complete it by getting volume 2. And this is in a graphic novel format. This book has come out as a novel way back in 2005. A movie was made from it later, starring Daniel Craig. And the graphic novel format is something which I really wanted to collect because that's what I do. And what we are going to do today is to open up this package, which has the volume 2 of the book. So let's get right into this special unboxing video. So we have the package open and ready, and as you can see, this is the volume 2. It's shrink wrapped, and I'm just opening this up to showcase you what's in store. This has been an amazing read, the volume 1, and with some fantastic artwork which I'm going to show you very soon. And it left me in a cliffhanger, right? Because the book was not complete. I didn't realize that it's not just one volume, there was 2 volumes in it. In fact, there are other volumes of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which has come out since. One is The Girl Who Played with Fire, and the other one is The Girl Who Kicked a Hornet's Nest. The good part is both of those have come out as a single graphic novel, unlike this one which has come out in 2 parts. So while I complete this one, I will definitely plan to pick those as well, because this is quite a good collection to have, and it's different from the mainstream superhero comics. Opening it up, as you guys can see, it has a very prestige looking format. The artwork is amazing. I think that's the biggest highlight of reading this book. It's very on your face kind of artwork, very crisp and clear, and it will never let you get bored because it's very consistent throughout, as you guys can see when I'm flipping through the pages, and it really feels like you are in the story, right? Which I don't think maybe a novel would have done so much justice, right? So that's the good part about this. The bad part as compared to novel is that there are a lot of missing pieces in this. Obviously, these are some 180 200 pages graphic novels, and the actual novel was much bigger in size, so it doesn't capture all the entirety of the story. And actually the story which came in the movies, etc., is different from the way they portrayed in this graphic novel. So there is a difference in twist and stuff which comes through, but other than that, I think from a engaging perspective, this is a great book, and the art is consistent, as you guys can see, across both volume 1 and volume 2, because the artist has also stayed consistent, which is a great thing to have, right? And it really is a psychological plus crime thriller in a manner of speaking, and if you are into that genre, this is a definite pickup. Now, coming to recommendations on whether you guys should pick it up or not, I would say story is great. I would put it like a 3.5 out of 5 because I don't think it's very comprehensive. A novel or a movie will give a more comprehensive story. Art is great. I would give it almost a 4.5 out of 5, which is a fantastic. So all in all, I would definitely recommend, if you guys are fan of graphic novel and crime thrillers, this is a definite pickup, and you can continue with this series and complete the entire collection. So with that, until next time, bye bye.